5 foods to keep your anxiety under control. By following the dietary guidelines, some health issues can be improved. Recently, the link between food and emotions have been discovered. Consequently, many individuals are curious if there are certain foods to avoid if they suffer from anxiety. Having knowledge of what is advantageous or harmful in regards to nutrition is essential for improving health and getting the greatest outcomes from treatment. In this video, the most current studies on diet and anxiety, which is a growing problem in today's society, are revealed. Generalized anxiety disorder is a very common and disabling mental health issue. Those who experience it tends to feel fear and worry excessively in response to everyday events and problems. Anxiety often has physical symptoms that can be felt, such as a racing heart, tense muscles, a feeling of pressure in the chest, being easily irritated, or difficulty in focusing. It is becoming more and more common, and in some cases it can have a clear effect in social, work, and personal connections. Research has indicated that having a balanced diet is linked to improved mental health. A diet rich in olive oil, fruits, and vegetables, fish and nuts appears to have a positive effect on mental health. It is evident that what we eat can have an effect on our emotions, well-being, and mental health. Also, eliminating certain foods from the diet can help to improve the conditions. Here are the list of top 5 foods to keep your anxiety under control. Number 1. Caffeine. Many individuals start their day with a cup of coffee. In moderate amounts, caffeine is considered okay for consumption and can even be beneficial for the body. Nevertheless, there are some potential side effects. The American Psychiatric Association has declared the excessive intake of caffeine can cause irritability, restlessness, and sleep issues. Furthermore, if more than 400 milligrams of the stimulant is ingested in one day, it may result in anxiousness, excitation, or even make an existing anxiety condition worse. Number 2. Alcohol. It is obvious that alcohol consumption has an effect on the central nervous system. Initially, it can have a soothing effect, but over time, it can aggravate nervousness and disturb sleep. It also alters serotonin and other neurotransmitter levels in the brain, which can increase feeling of anxiety. Reducing the consumption of alcohol gradually can help reducing the ill effects of anxiety. Number 3. Energy drinks. It is known that energy drinks have the capacity to increase alertness, cheerfulness, and energy levels. However, the long-term effects of consuming these drinks should not be overlooked. Studies have indicated a link between the consumption of energy drinks and mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, and stress. However, more research is needed to determine if there is a causal relationship. Therefore, it is best to refrain from consuming these drinks as they have no positive effects and has potential risks. Number 4. Processed foods. As more and more evidence become available, it is becoming increasingly clear that this type of foods can have negative effects on one's diet. The issue lies in the components of the food, which usually contains trans fats, saturated fats, high levels of salt, sugars, and refined flours. These foods are generally considered to be nutritional deficient and high in calories. Research has found that people who consume an unhealthy diet are more likely to experience symptoms of anxiety and depression than those who follow an unhealthy diet. Additionally, it has been found that the severity of these symptoms can be influenced by the type of diet one consumes. Number 5. Sugar-rich foods. It is not suggested for individuals who suffer from anxiety and depression to consume high sugar foods such as snacks and industrial pastries. According to a report published in Scientific Reports, having a diet filled with sugar can affect the mental health of both males and females. The research concluded that sugar consumption stimulates the mesocortical limbic system in a similar fashion to that of drug, thus inducing changes in our neural pathways that impacts how we process emotions and adjust behavior. This makes it hard for us to regulate our impulses and increases our anxiety. Therefore, when we are faced with stressful and anxious situations, turning to sugary foods to bring some relief will only lead us into a continuous cycle of feeling worse and less in control, which can further aggravate our anxiety. To prevent that, it is best to avoid foods that are rich in sugars and simple carbs. It is believed that there is a strong connection between nutrition and mental health. Although there are only a few studies on the subject, it is known that eating a healthy diet lowers the risk of anxiety and depression. Therefore, it is recommended to eat foods that are high in healthy fats, fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins, while avoiding processed foods and those with high levels of calories and added sugars. Thank you for watching this video, and please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on health and well-being.